Today in my coaching call, my client asked me, how do I speak to influencers about my network marketing business? And I explained the whole concept so that they say, okay, that makes sense. That's the best deal I ever got. If you want to learn that, just watch the video until the end, just a few minutes. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I have the best network marketing tips on the internet, and I help you to grow your business.
I was thinking about the collaboration offer for the influence.
So what I would do in that situation, I would build a relationship first a little bit, or talk with them. And then I would ask them, like, how much money do you make with being an influencer with so many followers? That's what I would do. And then they will say maybe like a couple $1,000 or not even, or I just get free products and things like this. And then I would promote it from that side, that I would say, you know, that you actually can do much more if you work and you use your audience different. And then if they say, for example, but like, how would it look like? Then I would, for example, use another story of somebody who has maybe like a similar amount of followers from Herbalife, who has a certain rank. And then I would talk about that person. I would say, look, this person has the same audience what you have, but they make approximately 50,000, whatever, or let's say 20,000. And the reason why they make 20,000 is they don't make only money on what products they are selling. They also make money on the product what somebody else is selling. So just imagine in your situation, you are a fitness influencer. Just imagine you make money on an order what comes through another influencer from your area. That would never happen in real life. But that's what's actually the system that they are using. And that's the reason why they make much more money than people who just promote like a protein shake sometimes in the stories.
Mhm.
And if you make it that way, it's much more interesting for people because they understand it. It's like what most people do wrong is they present the business same to everyone. But for example, like it depends on the people and it depends what you tell them. Because for example, how I explained it now, it makes 100% sense. It's like 10 times better than just like selling the products. But for example, it wouldn't work if you would just go to them and you say, hey, do you want to sell the Herbalife products? That wouldn't work. Then they're like, no, I'd rather sell like the other stuff.
Mhm.
But if you explain it that way, and then, for example, maybe you get somebody else, maybe you can, the thing is like you always need to use the tools that you have. So for example, you speak about somebody who makes, I don't know, 20,000 in Herbalife. And you always need to build relationships with the people that are not even in your downline, but who make good money in the business. So because you, for example, you follow them on Instagram and you message them sometimes and you say, hey, it's amazing what you do. You're such an inspiration. I learned so much from you, blah, blah, blah. Just in it doesn't matter if they're in your downline or if you're in their downline. You just need to show them that you're here. And the reason why you need that is because once you need them as well. And you cannot just go like randomly, then it's like, what is she doing? Why does she, I don't want to do a call with her, blah, blah, But for example, usually they have so good communities. And when you say, for example, like, look, you're such an inspiration. And I have one guy who has like the same amount of followers, but you make much more money than him. Can you do me a favor? Maybe like, can we do a call for like 10, 15 minutes with him together? That would help me so much, and then you will say, and then they'll say, yes, let's do it,
Yes.
and that's actually a very good tip now on how to get better people with a wider audience in your business.
Smart one.
That was really good one, huh?
Yeah. You're recording again, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I took some notes, but not everything, I think. Okay, cool.